It's your boy Daz, and I'm back with another reaction video. With that being said, today we reacting to Jay-Z officially declares war on Drake, Nicki Minaj, Kanye, and more. What y'all feel about it? Because I know if you on the internet, you seen that Jay-Z freestyle. And I ain't gonna lie, it was tough. It was tough. I like how he made it a freestyle, but it felt like it was in poetic form. You get what I'm saying? So enough of me talking though. Let's get to my guy, the top 5 persecutor in the world, Poetic Flacco. Let's see what he gotta say.
Jay-Z just officially declared war on Drake, Kanye West, Dame Dash, and many others. When he did his first interview this year and he says he's done playing defense and he's going on the offense, he meant it.
Dismiss.
A lot out of it. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Like, you don't put that on someone. Like, that's the thing that you better be super sure. It used to be like that. Like, you have to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person. Especially a person like me. Like, even when we were doing the worst things, we were doing bad, we had those kind of rules. There was a line, no women, no kids. You know, you hear those sayings, but those are things that I took from the street. You know, morals, integrity. Code. Those things I took because we lived and died by that. So it's strict for me, like it meant a lot to me. I took that really hard. And I knew that we was gonna walk through that. We was gonna walk through that. Because, you know, first of all, it's not true. And the truth is, you know, at the end of the day, it still reigns supreme.
When you're feeling these feelings, how do you then bounce back and get back to being Jay-Z?
I don't know. This is the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
Actually. It was just like, all right, man, we played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
When he says offense, I thought he was only talking about filing fraudulent DMCA takedowns and copyright strikes and attacking independent media personalities. I thought that was what he meant by offense, but apparently Jay-Z is back to rapping. And I got to admit, bruh, man.
Flacco one of the fakest. He one of the fakest people in the world. He about to give him his praise and then kill him the whole video. I ain't see the video yet, y'all, but I know how it go. He gonna give him his praise and then kill him the rest of the whole video.
A lot of y'all may call me fake for them. I love when Jay-Z raps, man. I forgot how much I love when Jay-Z raps until getting a little taste.
This nigga's a movie.
Of what may come on that project we're anticipating, man. Now, before y'all even get started, I know what I said about Jay-Z in the past, okay? I know I said ain't nobody checking for that album. I know! But I forgot how much I miss this man when he raps. Oh my God. Jay-Z went at everybody and put everybody on notice who had his name in their mouth. And we're gonna dissect this and break this down step by step, line for line, word for word. We're not gonna miss not one reference.
No! You had to cash cow and thunk it. When you bumped this, I'm the one who struck the pain. That hill you can die on. There's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly.
Jay-Z is so performative, bro. Coming out in a Black Power fro.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard that, it went over my head. But when I heard it on the retake, on the re-listen, I'm like, nah, he going crazy.
To beat the sellout accusations is nuts, okay? Obviously, he came out in a Black Power fro because he had got some sellout accusations on his name. He's being accused of being the greatest sellout the Black community has ever seen. The last couple years, a lot of things have came to light, such as backstabbing Colin Kaepernick, signing to the NFL, contacting TMZ to run negative promo against Colin Kaepernick on behalf of the NFL. Like, things of that sort, bro. Jay-Z has sold us out time after time. So now to beat the sellout.
You know what's crazy, though? I understand Jay-Z a businessman, and everybody going at him. But how else do you respond? Like, he responded with an interview. That wasn't enough. He responded with something else. That wasn't enough. He responded with a freestyle. Now just, I mean, I get it, though. I get it.
Accusations. He's coming in a Black Power fro. The first bar, though, of the freestyle was some light work. I don't even think the bar makes sense, to be honest. Dying on that hill, too much flack that comes from those planes. Okay. But the Killing Me Softly, Die on the Hill, obviously Lauryn Hill wrote or sung Killing Me Softly. So that's where I guess the attachment comes in. But yeah, enough of the nonsense, okay? This is where Jay-Z now starts throwing shots at various people that we know. And if you weren't listening closely, you would have missed a lot of this.
What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm mauling you. I ain't much for meetings, no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
That was a direct response to Gilly. That was a diss towards Gilly. When Jay-Z says, man, cancel the brunch, I don't need it. I remember these hunger pains, right? Mom, you know, the price of the brick going up, you're gonna need a beat to say my name.
Gilly. Yo, I knew everybody else. I didn't know he was dissing Gilly. That's crazy. Like I said, this is my first time watching it with y'all, so I'm just as surprised or whatever. But Gilly, let me hear what he's saying.
Beyonce say my name. Beyonce song to say my name. But all right, cool. But why is that a response to Gilly? It's a response to Gilly because Gilly was on Shannon Sharp saying, yo, this Rock Nation brunch, I'm not going to that brunch. Jay-Z is finessing all these dummies and these suckers. He's using the Rock Nation brunch to have all you guys in the same room bowing down to him so he can then go to the billionaires and say, you see, I'm the authority of the culture. Look at all the people y'all think is powerful, y'all think got authority in the culture. They bowing down to me. I'm the authority. And then he utilizes their name, their likeness, and them being at the Rock Nation brunch to go behind the scenes and broker deals that only benefits himself. Jay-Z has been pimping out his authority in the culture for a while now. We've seen it with Tidal. But this is the Gilly clip that he was responding back to.
You want me to keep it real with you, or you want me to lie to you? Keep it a buck. I said the Rock Nation brunch ain't of nothing but Jay-Z putting a bunch of on the lawn and then going in the back door and saying, I told you I still run this. Give me the money. Wow. You think I'm letting it use my brand? Huh? See, rich shit like this.
Yeah, I see how you turn to that.
I got this Russell in them. I ain't there yet. But I be seeing the rich shit like this. You know, they get a little money, they cross their legs. That's all this is, man. Let's keep it real. I operate with 26 major brands. You think I don't know what branding is? Come on, we don't work from New Amsterdam Vodka, Manscaped, Harrier Razors, Roman Swipes, you name them. Mm-hmm. They come to $1 million worth of game because we move the needle. I don't let nobody allow to use my brand with their brand. What do you get from going to these parties except for a picture? I don't even smile with you if you ain't worth 500 million or more. Let's be for real.
That's crazy.
The only smiling they do is when the billionaires in the picture. Look at all these broke on the lawn.
I want to say this. If that's true, it makes sense. It do make sense though. Cause what else was the brunch for? What else was the brunch for? And I'm not saying Jay-Z did it to make it look. Matter of fact, it was no other reason for that. But to see that you still got the culture. But for Gilly to point that out, that means Gilly's smart. And I don't know if Gilly and Jay-Z got beef or they have problems or whatever, but for Gilly to point that out, that's smart. That's what I'm gonna say for that one right there.
You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children are some of them. Have you no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin as unharmed player.
All these dudes are obsessed with the mafia and being looked at as gangster. These dudes are multi-millionaires. Some are billionaires, and they are still obsessed.
That ball, I understood because I, you know, back in the days, everybody talk about, oh, you know, Jay-Z stabbed on whatever situation was.
Obsessed with like looking tough. That right there, the reference to that was Lance Rivera when he says, "Y'all want to get under skin? Y'all want to get under my skin? Go ask Lance Rivera, all right, how I get under skins." He's referring to stabbing Lance Rivera in the club and getting arrested for it.
You know, there's a time when that whole
happened with Un. I was in the club, Preem was in the club. He come in, he took his chain. I run over to him, what's up? We got a problem in here, let's get, I'm like, we in here crazy, like what's good? He's like, nah, it ain't that. So I didn't know what it was, so I leave him alone. I back up, but I'm watching and all of a sudden the fights break out, and I see his Rockefeller up on brother. In my mind, I'm sitting there like, how come Un leaned up on the walls not doing nothing? And Jay ended up right in front of the nigga. When I first seen it, I thought he punched him. Hit him in the chest though, the nigga fall. I'm like, Jay packing the punch, boy. I swear on my kids, that's what this is what I'm seeing in my head, and I run over there and I see the nigga got that thing in his hand. I grab that shit and I get him and throw him in my car with my driver, get rid of that shit, and I go back in and party.
That wasn't even the last bar where Jay-Z is talking tough. The next bar, he's still talking tough, but he's talking tough in regards to Kanye. Now, I think Jay-Z dissing Kanye at this point, when Kanye is back on his meds, back trying to rebrand, I think is pretty convenient. When Kanye was outside, really crazy, off the meds, wanting to smoke, Jay was quiet.
That's true though. Don't try to. My fault, y'all. This popcorn is busting, but don't try to shoot at me now. You see, I'm rebranding. I'm not paying your ass no mind. I'm doing my thing. I'm getting back to the light. Now you want to shoot at me? Come on.
Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence. Drink. I need a new therapist. This not working. I'm truly on the brink.
Everyone thinks they're the one insane. You're no maniac. When you're in my presence, you shrink. He's talking about Kanye. He even makes a reference towards drugs and therapy. Now, when he says, when Kanye West is in my presence, he shrinks. Well, Kanye has openly admitted over the years he looks at Jay-Z as an OG. But also, I think he's referencing like this infamous moment from Kanye when Kanye is telling Jay-Z, please don't hurt me, bro. I know you got goons, bro. Please don't hurt me, Jay.
Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man.
Yo, Kanye is like the modern day philosopher. You see how they call every philosopher like crazy when they was still living and shit like that? Like, they usually call the people that speak the truth crazy until the truth come out. And then when the truth come out, they be like, damn, they wasn't crazy. And then you start to see the imbalance. It's like, that's why you can't, whenever people call somebody crazy, I'll be like, let me listen to that crazy person to see what they saying. And then you listen to both sides, because when you listen to both sides, if you got discernment, you could patch together a good story.
When Kanye West said that, we thought he was crazy. Come to find out, he was not crazy at all. He was actually telling the truth. Now Jay-Z is admitting that Kanye West was telling the truth. Man, that's before we found out that Jay-Z was in business with a woman who told on a cartel and lived to see it. Do you know how powerful you gotta be? Do you know how much ish and protection you gotta have to tell on the cartel, to wear a wire against the cartel and live to see it? And be out here prospering, moving around freely? She is the feds. She's the literal feds. Jay-Z is so dangerous, homie. Jay-Z got private detectives in Australia looking for a blogger. Look, Jay-Z the billionaire got private investigators in Australia posted up outside of a blogger's house taking pictures of him because he posted some things about Rock Nation he didn't like. Jay-Z is dangerous, and I agree.
Y'all better not encourage him.
What? Hold on. Jay-Z got a private investigator. Something is going on, and I don't know what it is. Once you see somebody spiraling like this, because this is not like Jay-Z for real. I don't know if this is like chess or this ain't like Jay-Z to be spiraling like this. Set a PR.
Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That still stuttering.
He's talking about Oskino, who famously has a stutter, but he's still doing interviews where he's exposing information about Jay-Z. Oskino is the one who revealed that Jay-Z may have a daughter Oskino talked about Jay-Z doing an interview recently, and he referenced Jay-Z and compared him to the devil.
Well, I wanted to, get your thoughts on this Jay-Z interview that's been going crazy, man. I know you had some thoughts about him working with GQ and not Bleak, but there was also a few interesting things from this interview, man. What all did you take from it?
I take from it, it's like he up to something. It's like he's trying to clean up some type of image. He don't do interviews. He been outside a lot, doing a lot. Everything he do is strategic. Mind you, you get this little kid, it's like a little kid that's 20-something interviewing somebody 60. It just look like, it look like it's a setup. He told him what to ask him. Make sure he asking no hard questions, no stuff that people really want to know. And it's like it wasn't really an interview. Because of course, it's Jay-Z. He can go to any place, GQ, y'all want to do an interview with me, I'm going to give you all the questions. And I want to edit it before it come out. So it's not an authentic thing. Like a real, like something like a what's Oprah Winfrey girlfriend named Gail or an interviewing is to be different. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it like it's all a thing for image. You know what I'm saying? Then he come out do.
I mean, that interview doodle sketch, I never seen the interview, so let me not talk on it.
The Yankee Stadium things, like, they ain't doing a loose picnic out here. I think it's all for image. Because Jay-Z don't care about nobody. Nobody. Like, I'm talking about for sure. And yeah, people say, you hating all that, bro. I don't got no hate for the boy at all. I'm just saying, I just see what he do. I know how he move. Bro, you don't be a billionaire by caring about people.
That's true, though. That's true, like, you can't be a billionaire caring about people, for real, for real. With that being said, you can still be a billionaire with a good, pure heart. But you can't be a billionaire caring about people. I hope y'all understood what I said with that.
Down on his luck again.
That was a clear dig at Dame Dash. He was referring to Dame Dash in his original Breakfast Club interview. He called DJ Envy and Charlamagne the Guy Chatty Patty. But when Dame Dash came back for his latest interview, during that interview, DJ Envy called Dame Dash a chatty patty.
Problem, bro. What are you talking about?
This is the problem.
Y'all want to see me struggle so bad.
No,
when have y'all seen? Wait a second. Let me ask a question. Let me ask one question. Let me ask one question.
I was talking, you cut me off.
You're right.
The problem, Dame, I have with you is you're a businessman and an entrepreneur.
I don't care what your problem
is. When people have a question to you, you don't want to ask the question. And exactly what you do to people.
I did answer.
You are a chatty patty. Right?
No, I'm not. Okay, let's do this. Can I talk? Let me answer that. Can I answer that? Can I answer that?
No, you can't come speaking. Like we just said, we're gonna set boundaries. I respect that you respect me.
Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still him.
That one is a no-brainer. He actually said the name Jaguar Wright. You know, the lady who's been doing interviews accusing Jay-Z of every crime under the book.
Oh, who's next? Y'all don't see the lineup? Yeah, we see the lineup. I'm just waiting to see who's next. Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing it. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one. Allegedly, Sean Carter is responsible for enacting Hype Williams to put Aaliyah on a faulty plane to move her out the way as punishment for rejecting him, and so he could level up Beyonce.
I'm actually shocked he said her name because, one, that's about to increase her stock to the roof. She's about to start doing crazy interview. Yo, Jaguar Wright interview run is about to go crazy because you said her name. And then two, yo, that lady has accused you of everything under the sun, including murdering Aaliyah. Why haven't you sued her yet? Why haven't you gone after her yet? Right, and you say her name and you laugh about it and you admit now, oh no, she knows who I am. Like, oh, you know, I've met her before. I know her. Man, that was probably the dumbest mistake he made throughout his entire freestyle, bruh, was acknowledging that you know Jaguar Wright and Jaguar Wright knows you. Now, what she says is about to be considered much more credible now because you acknowledge you know who she is and you know, you met her before.
You wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
That was a shot at Nicki Minaj. And to me, this was like the shot that has gone the most viral, to be honest, because
that was a crazy line. Her Ken can't even pick up her kid. I had enough of them. That was a, like that, you could tell he getting real petty, and that's, it's not the characteristics of Jay-Z. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, Jay-Z know how to take it there when it comes to rap. But it just feel different. Like, it feel, I don't know, it's just, if you know rap and you know how Jay-Z throws shots at people, this is not how he usually do it. And I don't know what's going on, but we're going to continue watching.
it's just absolute flagrant. And, you know, he's not lying, to be honest, right? Now, I just wish he would have finished the bar. But that lady back on her stuff again. She in love with him. Her Ken, K-E-N, which is her husband, can't even pick their kid. Man, enough of him. He was about to say, man, he can't even pick the kid up at the park or after school. Because Ken is a registered offender. He's on Megan's Law. Jay-Z is, Jay-Z, Jay-Z done sat back, allowed y'all to go. Man, he fighting back, bro. Now, I want to know, I want to know, who's going to be the first rapper to hop back in the booth? Is Nicki Minaj going to hop back in the booth and diss Jay-Z? I don't know. I think Nicki Minaj, about to go, she's about to go nuclear, bro. She's about to start, she's about to expose a lot tomorrow. Trust me.
A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You try to break the government. I framed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Up the hole. I never looked up to them. Yeah, Drake. Crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Oh! Workers in perpetuities, how your contract is worded. Don't make me go man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend. Not too much in my name. Don't forget who I am.
Drake, we got a moment. We got a crash dummy. Just like how Dot tricked you into getting into a rap beef, knowing you can't win it, you can win this rap beef, Drake.
100%.
Drake, take the bait. Oh, you better. Drake, if you don't hop in that booth right now, bro, and drop like 3 or 4 distracts, if you don't clout chase on this man's name, how Dot clout chasing on you, you'll be a dummy, man. Drake, we got one. Jay-Z spent the most time dissing.
He not wrong, though. He not wrong. Like, for something, like, I keep saying this, right? This feel off. This do not feel characteristics. Like, this what Jay-Z doing is not like a characteristic he usually does. Like, he don't just pop out and just do like straight subs like that and then try to like deflect. It's usually him shitting on you. When he like really in his bag, it's like him shitting on you, not trying to deflectly. Not trying to shit on you and deflect at the same time. So it feel a little off. And he right. If I'm Drake, I'm taking this bait right here. Cause this a battle he could win for real. Like, it ain't like a Kendrick or and bring it back to the Kendrick battle, right? Me personally, I think this, right? If Kendrick lied on if Kendrick lied on 90% of what he said, Drake won that battle. Because I went back and listened to Family Matters, right? I listened to the whole thing. He bodied Family Matters. When I really listened to it, I said, yo, nah, he went crazy on Family Matters. So if Kendrick is lying, Drake really won that battle. And in hindsight, people gonna really be able to tell, like, damn, Kendrick was lying. And Drake really, and when they listen to Family Matters, they gonna be like, listen, he won. So with that being said, I think this is the perfect time for Drake it's the perfect time, perfect opportunity, perfect face, perfect person for Drake to dethrone him, or perfect chance for Drake to try to dethrone Jay-Z. Cause you know Jay gonna try to like do it a different way, but when it comes to Drake, you gonna have to rap. And I don't know if you could put together a song. Well, he did it multiple times, and Jay-Z is battle tested, so let me not say that. I mean, you know what I mean? But this will be a good time for Drake to see what he made of. You know what I'm saying?
Drake. When he says the jig is up, that was a reference to Drake dissing him on Iceman. Taking a jab at Drake's contract. Now, I don't think Drake is in a bad contract by no means. Drake wasn't a 360 though, right? Yo, Drake 360 deal was the first time I heard people say, man, a 360 ain't that bad. What y'all talking about? Man, 360 don't mean it's a bad thing. Yo, people heard Drake in a 360, man, 360, because UMG was eating from off of Drake's touring, eating off of Drake's music. They was eating off of every aspect of Drake's revenue because they gave Drake so much money and they wanted to recoup fast. But, yo, Jay-Z dissing Drake, to me, is the alley-oop Drake needs. Because if Drake gets into a rap battle with Jay-Z, it's a win-win situation. Like, it's win-win. You can't lose this. You just can't. You can't lose a rap battle with Jay-Z if you're Drake, right? He got too much to lose.
That's something that I don't agree with. If you Drake, you gotta win this. You know why you gotta win this? For the culture. If you lose this, you fully lose the culture. I'm telling you this right now, Drake. If you listen to this, if you go up against Jay-Z and you lose for the second time in a row and against Jay-Z, because you know Jay-Z gonna put it in some type of way where he gonna try to culturally, you know what I mean? He gonna try to use the culture against you because he can't lie with that pedophile shit no more. But if he finds some way to one-up you, Drake, I'm telling you, done. You're gonna have to go make Spanish music like 6ix9ine.
You don't got enough to lose.
Word.
It's really that simple. But this Jay-Z bar against Drake is a response to all the Iceman disses.
Drake versus Jay-Z and Rock Nation is in full go. A lot of people were speculating that Drake threw up the rock sign and then said a f you to it, threw up the middle finger. Now, before, you know, he throws the rock up, he says, y'all really island hopping back then. Now your names got redacted. I initially just thought that bar was just towards Pusha T, but now when I really think about it, that's towards Pusha T and Hov. The first diss to Jay-Z and whisper my name. I take $500K not to dinner. I can never learn shit from none of y'all. When he goes into the next song, Janice, shut the f up. In the first few bars in the beginning, he goes right into dissing Jay-Z again. We know how you OGs are rocking already. The jig is up. Another jab at Hov. Why this is funny? Because Maul is basically Rockefeller. He's basically Rock Nation. Because if you don't know, his brother is Biggs, one of the co-founders of Rockefeller, who is still very cool with super cool. At the same time, he's still affiliated with the Rock Camp.
Patty loves her Shawnees, S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
What y'all think of this, man? Did y'all like the freestyle? Do y'all feel like Drake needs to respond? Do y'all feel like a Drake and Jay-Z rap battle is what the culture needs right now? Let me know in the comments, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video,
Listen, with all that being said, right? With all that good shit being said, I think that would be a good-ass battle. That would be a good-ass battle because what can you really say about Drake now? And that's why it would be hard for Drake to lose. Because it's like, what can you really say about Drake? The only thing I think like Jay-Z could really do is if Drake decides to go at him, is to release one record. One record, just shitting on him. Shitting on him. If Jay-Z do some shit like that, it's over. It's over. And I'm telling you, if Drake go against Jay-Z and if he lose, it's only gonna build Jay-Z credit back up and destroy Drake. I think that's why Jay-Z doing it too. Cause I think Jay-Z has something that he could say about Drake that nobody else could probably say about Drake, and he know that. Well, I don't know if Drake know that, but he know that. So he probably baiting Drake out because he know Drake gonna answer. And then when Drake answer, he can say something. And now it's a full-on rap battle. Once it's a full-on rap battle, it look like Jay-Z's Jay-Z again. You get what I'm saying? Like you get the view I'm looking at it from. So he might have something on Drake too. But he can't use a lie against Drake. But then Drake got mad shit on him too. So it would be a good ass battle. But I would just say this, man. Drake, if you engage in that battle, make sure you engage fully armed, ready to crash out. Like I'm talking about crash all the way out. Like crash out. You have to, because if you don't crash out, it's over, my boy. I'm telling you, the culture, they gonna look at you way different. Because when Jay-Z do it, he step on your neck, for real, for real. And I mean, it's a lot of people he dissed that's still in the game and shit like that, but it would just be terrible coming off the loss with Kendrick. And listen, you do your thing though, man. You know better than me because you in the industry and you've been doing it for a while and you got wins under your belt too. So if you gonna start shooting at him, do your thing, player. Well, I just want you to say that. I want to say this. That would be a good ass fucking battle, and I do want to see it. So with that being said, it's your boy Dez with another reaction, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.